Growing up is very strange when you think about it. It comes with a lot of changes, sometimes all at once, sometimes in little bunches, but growing up will always bring change and quite frankly, a lot of it. And uh, with that out of the way, hi, my username anyways is Nintencat, and I would like, well not would like, I don't know. This is a very different kind of video. It's not my style usually. Usually I would edit a lot in this video, but as you can notice so far, it's not really a jump cut or like any of the usual stuff I would do. Yeah, growing up can be very strange sometimes. Like it can come in bunches or it can come into drifts. But recently I've been facing one of my own, or these changes. It's not a bad change. It's a very drastic change because I have changed schools from one where I knew everyone to now, as in, to one where I knew everyone and it was like only like 10, or not 10, I mean 50, like a 50 student class, like total, to now a class of, well, still 24. But the overall like year group is like much more. It's like around 200 now I think about it. If I give it a number, it's like 200, like around 200 students, which is a very big change when you think about it. You have like a very small community of people that, oh, okay. You have a very small community of like, I had this very small community of like students, or like, not students, like friends, or again, not really friends. It was just like a class, quite frankly. Like it was, like I still had friends in class. Don't get me wrong, but the class was like just very like just smaller, felt more connected. This school is very nice. Don't get me wrong. It's very nice. However, with that being said, it's very different from what I had back in my other school. And is that fire? Okay, that's just fire. Anyways. Despite the changes though, like, I managed to support, okay, am I back here? Like, the changes, like, they're very drastic, don't get me wrong. But they're good changes, because, okay, I'm gonna go this way instead. Shit. On the topic of change, I think that's the reason why I like Minecraft so much. Because really, if you think about it, Minecraft is all about change, because you change like all the time when you're playing the game, even in your level of, not even your level of yours, not like necessarily your level of skill. Not only your level of skill changes, but it's more of like now I just changed from like, oh, from wooden, and now then I went to stone, and now I'm going to Iron Age, which granted it might be a bit fast, but like, sometimes that's what happens with change, you know? Change can be really fast, sudden sometimes. And I think the difference between this and real life is that change is very willingly in Minecraft. When it's in real life, it's very sudden. Sometimes you don't really get to choose your change. So the change comes all of a sudden. But yeah, I mean, change is a very normal thing, quite frankly. It's not bad, it's very good actually. Because change presents you with opportunities to grow and learn. Growing up comes with change. Or I guess change comes with growing up. Or I'm not sure how it would be described, but with that being, but anyways. Change is just very important when growing up, quite frankly. And without change, you can't grow, and without growing, you can't change, you know? So while you grow, you're changing, and while you're changing, you're growing. You might grow and change physically, but the changes in your life while growing will make you more mature. Losing friends is part of growing up. It comes with change. It's big change when you lose a friend that you hold or held, or maybe still hold dear. Because you remember times when like things may have been better, and you reminisce. But sometimes reminiscing too much can make you really sorrowful of like the future, which is not that good sometimes. Don't get me wrong, nostalgia is sometimes very nice, but it's very powerful and can kind of influence your decisions. Not kind of, it can definitely influence your decisions. I mean, I'm playing Minecraft after all, and Minecraft is one of the most nostalgic games from my childhood. I might not be that old, but I mean, you know, Minecraft is still a game that I hold near and dear. I don't think I think the relationship that I have with Minecraft is one that many other people probably have with the game itself. Another thing with change is that you have to accept it, because you know, not accepting the change will, you know, it's genuinely not healthy. So if it's a good change at all, you need to find a way around it. Sometimes it can lead to changing the change, if that makes sense. It's quite frankly, it's all about knowing what the good change is and the bad change. Change can come in different ways. Like, it's not only in your life, it's happening to everyone else around you. So being mindful of the change that's happening to everyone else, while being mindful that, hey, you and others are also changing. It's not like, don't only think of yourself, but also think of the fact that, hey, you might be going through it, but everyone else is going through the exact same change at the same time. For example, in my case, it's the fact that I'm going to a new school, or I mean, I have already went to a new school and I am at a new school, but it's more in the sense that everyone is going to a new school. Everyone is at the same new school, and to them it might be different. I mean, maybe not everyone, but a good chunk of people are also new at this school. So, or at least from the first year group. Education systems can be really weird sometimes, but regardless, I think when it comes down to the change that happens in people's lives, people like have their very different ways of interacting with it, or maybe not interacting with it, but dealing with it. And honestly, the different ways of handling it can like really show, like from one person to another, and really show that like what is your outlook on life, on how, or really, if you take it like negatively on other people, people are going to notice. Or okay, let me just run a bit first. God damn it. Change is really important. Embracing change is just a part of life, and finding our way around change is one of the best things that we can do to ourselves, because it helps us to grow and genuinely lets us to learn from what we did wrong and do right. And like anything we do, change helps us and reminds us that things can change, and that things can go from one point to another all of a sudden. But it can be a good thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It can be a very good thing sometimes, but it can also be the worst thing that could ever happen to your life. And it's not good sometimes. Sometimes it's detrimental to you, your mental health, who you are. It's not that good sometimes, quite frankly. If I'm being honest, it's not good sometimes. If I can just give a little insight to what I'm thinking, and give maybe a different outlook, or maybe the same outlook, or maybe just like an outlook on life, or give my own outlook, and I can just share it with the internet, I can be happy with that. I think the very much that's the nature of this little series, that I'm just expressing stuff as I go, and I'm talking small cuts and from time to time, but not gonna We're gonna talk about something different next time. I think it'd be fitting to make a base over like at the beach here. I think that's everything. But I think that's everything I wanted to say this episode. Don't forget, change is very important. Your life, you are very important. But that's what I have for this episode. It's very new, whatever. Hope you enjoyed it. But with that being said, good fucking bye.